my beautiful A33 in a big lake. I hope it can swim well.
Overnight, the tiny lake dried up, only a few traces on the aircraft. Fasten your seatbelt for race day 5. Bonjour to day number 5 of the Sailplane Grand Prix here in Saint-Aubin. As you can see, this thermal here is well marked with a lot of birds. Let's hope that it will go up. Don't crash. Wow. The conditions are super tricky now at the beginning. We were at the ridge where we usually try to gain some height, but it didn't work today. And yesterday we had a lot of rain. My glider was standing in a big lake on the airfield yesterday, so also the thermals are affected of today's wet ground. And that's something I don't know how this behaves here in the mountains and where to fly. This time lure is working. Up to this point, everything's been smooth. I'm right up top in the Gaggle.
Carrefour la banque de Créole.
Parallel here.
Here comes the clutch moment, leaving ridge lift for a thermal to climb. Any mistake here costs points.
Luckily, I spot someone already circling. The earlier you hook in and center tight, the bigger the edge in the gaggle. I'm pushing fast.
That's an important one now. The wind is still blowing here on the ridge, but I don't know how good. 25, 27. That should work out. If I pull up, I should be in the perfect spot. Oh, it's catchy to fly onto such a ridge. Yeah. Oh, we're in the sweet spot.
Now I'm in a perfect spot, currently first. Going back to the ridge early paid off. Now just execute. Ride the ridge for the rest of the task and the day win is within reach. On my moving map I can see the other pilot's track. Kevin and Christoph are skipping Cheval Blanc for a shortcut. The ridge feels soft, the wind readout is slipping, the breeze easing, and doubt creeps in. I'm asking myself, am I missing something? Why this line? Ahead there's a lonely cumulus they are aiming for. It looks okay, but after yesterday's heavy rain it could just easily be a sucker cloud. I don't have the height to push much further. Beyond, that's high terrain and things get sporty. The last few days I've made my own mistakes and the French have often called it right. I'm higher, but I have to decide now. Wait any longer and the detour gets too big.
Parker would have been the better option. One local does something stupid, everyone follows.
I've made plenty of bad calls this Sailplane Grand Prix final, but this one hurts. The scoring formula and herd mentality pulled almost everyone into a bad line off the course. Eric was a bit behind the Gaggle, outside the points, so he did the different thing. Ride the ridge. Faster, cleaner, less risk. He won the day. I came 10th with 0 points. Sometimes Grand Prix flying is brutal.
Back. Parking position.
So let's start the daily results of the 5th race of the Sailplane Grand Prix final in Saint-Auban.